Alright everybody, right now we are at the Stark Saloon, and by we, I mean me and my friend Cole. You guys know him, he was at the Sally House, Villisca, Ashmore, probably more, I don't know where else. We are about to go inside and do a little walkthrough with you guys and just let you know how we're feeling.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So this right here is actually the area where the saloon was, where the bar was, I mean. Now that it's dark and spooky. So upstairs is actually where they kept the brothel. What's your step?
Smells like a brothel, Dawson.
How do you know what a brothel smells like? No comment.
I plead the fifth.
So right here, this is the room that has the lock on the outside of the door, where that lady was allegedly just locked in by her caregiver. This is just a little room. We didn't really get much history about this place because the guy was telling us that he kind of just wants like us to see what we get. So we know about the murder, but that's about it. So like, we don't know if anything happened in this room or if anything didn't happen in this room. There's a dresser though. So Cole, why don't you tell them about what you heard when we were just sitting outside?
Oh yeah, well okay, so we both talked about it and we were like, okay, probably can't just like chop it up to be like, oh, that was from inside. But you were like standing on that root or whatever and I was just standing on the step. And literally it just sounded like a couple quick snaps like that and it freaked me the fuck out.
Why don't you holler out and see if somebody wants to do it again? Could you do the snapping again? If that actually was you? Well, so anyways, that was our little walkthrough. We're gonna set up some equipment, see if there's anything in here that might want to have a conversation with us, and get into the first investigation. This is the Stark Saloon, a small building with a dark past in the heart of the Hoosier state. In Rosedale, Indiana, this former saloon is not known for good times, but an unfortunate incident. Although the building was found to be a former brothel, saloon, and home for the Stark family, that's not why it's remembered. It all started in the spring of 1906 when the wife of the saloon owner was a victim of typhoid fever and her sister Bertha was brought to assist in the care of the household and the children. James Stark, the saloon owner, became intimate with Bertha and later brought her to Terre Haute, where she became the mother of a child. The affair was soon discovered by James's wife Jane, and obviously this developed issues. Jane wanted nothing to do with her sister and this new child, but James ignored his wife and brought his sister-in-law to Rosedale. The intention was for her and the child to live with them. When Bertha came in the house, Jane left and went to Terre Haute, where she secured a new job. After some time, he wrote a letter to his wife begging her to return to him and the children with a promise that he would put her sister out of the house. Jane agreed to this request. The day after the agreement, James and Jane were seen together on the streets of Rosedale for the first time in many months. They walked to the post office together and after getting a letter from the mail, continued on to the saloon. Both appeared to be on the best of terms. Life was seemingly good, but Jane also had secrets. While Jane was in Terre Haute in her depressive state, she had been sleeping around. It's rumored she slept with dozens of men in a short period of time. You have to remember, this was 1907. It was the morning of February 6, 1907. A letter was sent to James detailing Jane's actions in the streets, but this letter wasn't delivered to him. It was delivered to his father, John. John mistakenly opened the letter, soon realizing that this wasn't meant for him. He closed up the letter. John said he debated not giving the letter to James because things were finally looking up, but John was a good man. He was afraid of prosecution for failing to transfer the mail. When John saw James and Jane walking down the street, he gave James the letter. John advised James not to read it and that it was probably lies and slander that he didn't want to see. Half an hour later, 3 shots were heard ringing from the saloon. Citizens rushed in almost immediately and were horrified to find Jane lying on the floor near the stove. The body of Jane was taken into the home part of the saloon where it was examined by the coroner. James's body was left in place at the saloon for hours. 5 children were made orphans that morning. Florence, who was 8, Margaret, who was 6, John D., who was 5, Betty J., who was 3, and a 16-month-old little boy. Bertha was actually still in Rosedale at the time of the incident. The female population declared that she shall not be present when her sister, whose death they believed she had caused, was buried. This was the last heard of her. The next piece of information I'm about to give you is something I cannot confirm. It's said in the 1970s an elderly woman was put into the hands of her son. The son is said to have not wanted the burden and locked her in an upstairs bedroom with locks on the outside of the door. She was locked inside with her pet with supplies to survive. The townspeople claim to have seen her at times dumping her fluids out of the upstairs window. The woman is said to have not died there, but instead luckily being taken away from the property to a nursing home. It's said to be haunted primarily by the spirits of Jane and James Stark, although others are believed to come through at times. During the tour, our tour guide gave us the wrong information and did not give us the correct names, so during this investigation you will hear us call out primarily John and Jenny instead of James and Jane. With all that being said, let's get into the first investigation.
Going upstairs.
We're coming up! Okay guys, what I have right here is a music box. Inside of the music box, what makes it work essentially is an ultrasonic sensor. This device right here can tell us the air pressure, the temperature, and the humidity. Those are the variables that could possibly give us false positives in the music box. So what I'm gonna do is set these up side by side. If the music box happens to go off and we look at this and nothing changes, it could validate the music box. So we're gonna set it up out here. So we have the music box set up there and the anemometer set up right next to it. Should be in range of this camera. Now the music box and the anemometer are in frame so that if that happens to go off, we can document what happened and hopefully be able to read it and know, okay, did an unseen entity make it go off, or was it maybe humidity or temperature fluctuation or anything like that? So we're trying. So right here I have a REM pod teddy bear. Literally all you have to do, walk up to it, touch its arm, and it'll go off. It's just a REM pod inside of a teddy bear. Of course, we have the handy dandy K2 meter, but not only do we have the K2 meter, we have the EMF 390 that my friend Joe Vitale of Entity 7 Paranormal let me borrow. So if this happens to go off, or the REM pod teddy bear, we can kind of validate whether or not it was something natural or if maybe it was some sort of paranormal phenomenon. So let's just go ahead and set this in the doorway. Just set that down. Is there anybody inside of this building? The old saloon? If there's anybody in here and you'd be willing to communicate with us, please do any of the following. Touch the devices, make a noise, use your voice, whatever you would like to do. I promise we mean you no harm. We just want to talk, maybe help you out.
What's that mean when that bottom one goes to like 2?
The bottom one? Mm-hmm. So the bottom one is RF, okay, which is like radio, but it can also mean like cell phone towers. So if it actually went to 2 point something, that would mean that it picked up some sort of signal from either radio waves or cell phone signals. So did it go to 2 point something or just 0.002?
No, just, yeah, 0.002.
Okay, so yeah, that means really nothing. That's kind of, yeah, look, as we said that.
Hey, that's something though.
It said mixed. Well, actually, hold on. It's not the vibration because it's not doing anything.
We'll pick something up. That's pretty neat.
It said mixed, which is odd because...
What does that mean?
So mixed just means like it doesn't necessarily know what it is. It just picks something up. For instance, if I put my phone next to it, yeah, see it spikes up. It says Wi-Fi/phone. So, and then it just said mixed whenever I pulled it away. So, the fact that it spiked up and we weren't over there and it didn't say phone or anything is a little interesting. Do you think you could walk up to that and touch it one more time? If you're touching that? More than likely, it's probably just my phone.
Maybe.
And being, you know, within like 6 feet of it. If you want us to leave you alone, you just have to let us know. And we'll leave you alone. We'll go downstairs or into another room. So if there's somebody in this room and you want us to leave, please just make 2 knocks on the wall. If you are willing to talk to us, do you think you could do 2 simple knocks on the wall? I just realized we forgot to introduce ourselves. My name is Dawson.
And I'm Cole.
We're from Illinois. Have you ever been to Illinois? John, are you here? Don't worry. We're not here to judge you. We're honestly just here to talk. Get to hear your side of the story. If you're willing to do that, you just have to show us a sign. Probably outside, but whatever that was kind of loud. If there's anybody down here, and maybe you made a noise while we were upstairs, you think you could do it again while we're down here?
If you can hear me, can you whistle us back?
Did you fucking hear it? Did you fucking hear it?
I heard something, bro. I don't know what it was.
It was really fucking
Dude,
faint.
but I
like,
heard something.
So quiet. Like that was like the quiet. Oh, but it sounded exactly like your whistle, dude. I'm not kidding. All right,
If
that was kind of crazy. See if they'll do it again.
I was about to say, if that was you, could you do it again?
So maybe it wasn't them, but I fucking heard it. Whatever it was, it could have been something outside, cat, anything, but I don't know. In the moment, I was like, that was the same fucking whistle. You stay here. There's cameras.
Bye.
See ya.
Sit here in the dark. Don't mind me.
I left Cole on the other side by himself. Do you think you could either make a noise over here where I am, or make a noise over there where he is? John? Jenny? Do you want to have a drink? Is that you walking around?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay guys, so we just went outside and took a quick breather. We came up with a plan. What we're gonna do is 12 minutes alone inside the house. Now me and Cole rock, paper, scissors off camera and tell them what happened.
Well, realistically, what should have happened was that I should have won, but he literally dropped to his knees and was like, Cole, please, dude, I don't want to do this.
This is a lie.
First, like, please, dude, best 2 out of 3. So I'm like, of course, I have empathy, so that's 2 out of 3, and I let him win.
So Cole lost. He has to be inside the house by himself. We're just gonna see what happens, see if any spookiness ramps up. So once he gets back from his 12 minutes, I'll go. Good luck, my friend.
Bye, guys. 12 minutes inside here, completely dark. Oh, Jesus. All right. See you, guy. Ugh. All right. It's weird because there's like freaking no depth perception in this place. And it is spooky because it's absolutely pitch dark. I don't even know why he would come up with something like this. Because half the time it don't make no damn sense. But whatever. It is freaky, but it is what it is. Don't effing walk into a chair or something. Ooh, this is creepy as hell. I got goosebumps all over. I feel like I'm gonna turn this damn camera and see something. I'm gonna have to scream like a girl. Wow. It's been 3 minutes. Alright. Is there anyone besides the mushrooms in the brothel room? Alright, so I don't know if the camera heard it, but there was like some weird scratching going on. It is what it is. Just hit the damn 7-minute mark. We are upstairs. There's not too much happening with the upstairs here, so if you're in here, could you move a cabinet? You know, not a whole lot has really took place. I mean, we've heard a couple weird noises. More than likely just, you know, the old house. Well, I'm about to get out of here. If you have anything you would like to say before I leave, you are more than welcome to do so. I'm gonna go get Dawson and he can enjoy his fucking 12 minutes in here in the pitch fucking black. Should we lie or should we tell the truth? We're gonna lie. We're gonna lie. Dude, that was crazy.
Are you being for real?
Okay, we're done lying. Yeah, no, I was upstairs and thought I heard like some scratching going on. Probably like 2 feet from the window, I'd say 2 or 3 feet. There wasn't a vehicle passing by at that point.
Alright.
Alright, friend. It's your turn.
What I'm gonna do is set the timer here. 12 minutes. Whose fucking idea was this? That's a long time.
Yours, dumbass.
$5 says I don't finish. Fuck, I can't see. I don't know where the doorway is. Ah, I just tripped on that. You guys are seeing night vision, so it clearly looks brighter than it is. I actually can't see like anything. There's a little bit of light coming from outside in here, but that's about it. Okay. Well, if there's anybody in this house, I'm alone. I'm getting goosebumps, but that's because I'm a pussy. I do just want to get to know who you are, why maybe you're here, and if we can start this out with maybe a knock or something simple, and then we can evolve it, and we can figure out what's easiest for you so that we can have these conversations. So, if you want to do that with me, please, can I get one knock? Let's start out in the actual saloon where the incident occurred. Okay, where are we? Here we are. All right. what we're doing here, we're not trying to just make you relive the moment. We're not trying to hurt your feelings. We do just want to know, and we want to help. We want to find out why, if you know. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. Not looking forward to this, to be completely honest. Do a lot of people come talk to you? Guys, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and just listen. So chances are this is gonna be fast forwarded or cut or something. I totally hear whatever like scratching noise he was hearing. Might be some kind of critter. Maybe a mouse. Are you over in the brothel? If so, could you show me a clear and obvious sign that you are? I think we're gonna head over there and just see. I'm about to come in. Gotta be careful, gotta watch my step. Feels weird in here. Is there any working girls? Maybe I can leave you some money and you'll talk to me? That's all I want, is to talk. Not what most people come in here for. And guys, there is no story about like any working girl dying in here or anything like that. It's just known that it was a brothel. So that's that. I didn't get anything. Unless there's something like audio or visual that I didn't hear or see. I don't think we picked anything up. We are in the actual saloon part where there was a bar and where unfortunately the murder took place. Right here we got a REM pod teddy bear directly on the X where the murder had taken place. Set that up there. So if anything does make this go off and nothing changes on that device, we may actually have something significant. Oh, that was you. I was like, oh my God, it's happening. Are you like shaking your foot?
No. Not moving at all. Okay, I heard that. That was faint.
Dude, it was like a breath. Right? Is that, or no?
You just gave me chills.
Is that what you heard?
I don't know.
It was like a, right, like a breath.
Like exhale.
Yeah, like a.
Maybe not of like relief, but like kinda, right? It's like a.
Yeah, but it was like over there.
Behind you for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Did it sound close?
You know, to me it did kind of sound like about as far as you could be in that corner. But you know, that leads outside. So it wasn't you breathing.
No, hell no.
Because it was like a
Yeah,
you know?
no, it sounded behind you.
Yeah, no, like over here in this corner.
Yeah.
Are you in here with us? Do you know where the kids are?
Good question.
Did you hear it? Could you do that again? Are you coming in here? Come on in. It's okay. We're friendly. We're just trying to talk. Is there maybe anybody here that's followed us from somewhere else?
That's a great question.
I've been having this whistling phenomena happen.
A what?
A whistling phenomenon. So after the Hill House, so we heard whistles at the Hill House. Then I went to Goatman Bridge. I didn't hear it, but the people that were there that took me to the portal tree, they heard the whistle, and I was like, that's weird. But there was other people, so I'm not saying that's a ghost. But then the next place I went to was the nursing home, and we heard a clear whistle from inside the building. Then earlier you whistled, and it may not have been anything,
But it was pretty ironic.
but yeah, it was like perfect timing if it wasn't anybody whistling. You know, if there's somebody that's maybe been following me around, do you think you could take credit for that and just show me? I don't think I'd ever caught a whistle on camera, and then it happened at the Hill House. I didn't hear it and it didn't show up on camera, but they said they heard it, and then it happened at the...
You just hear that? Something somewhere just moved.
Hello? Didn't show up on camera, but they said they heard it, and then it happened at the... You just hear that? Didn't show up on camera, but they said they heard it, and then it happened at the... You just hear it? All right, everybody. Right now, we are about to do an Estus method in the exact spot where Jenny's body was. So Cole's about to go under. We're gonna see if maybe we can talk to somebody. Cole, can you hear me? Cole.
Him?
It just said, did he say him? Sounded like I said yeah.
Touch me? Don't do that.
Could you touch Cole's left leg? Could you do it with enough force that he can feel it?
Smoker?
That was clear, whatever it was. Smoker? Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna go get the cigarettes.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna go get the cigarettes. He said smoker. I was offering cigarettes earlier.
Whoa, I just got like a really cool breeze right here. And are you stomping or something?
I don't know how to tell him. Okay, I have these cigarettes. Is that what you were wanting?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh my god, I said whoa.
What'd you do? He's holding it aside. Did you touch him? I'm gonna take this cigarette. I'm gonna put it right over here. Do you think you could go grab it? Did you smoke, Jenny? Were you a smoker?
I'm gone.
You're gone?
I tried.
Oh my god, that was so clear.
It's a woman's voice.
Yeah, I could hear it.
Oh my god. That was a scream.
Jenny, are you talking to us? Oh my god. That was a woman.
In the nook? I don't know what the hell.
In the nook? Guys, isn't that like old talk for like... I mean, there's a nook, right? Under the stairs? Is that what a nook is? Do you want me to go over there to under the stairs?
I don't know what.
Could you just say really clearly to my friend here so that we know we're talking to you? Just say yes. Just say yes, super clear, please. John, are you wanting me to talk to you? Are you saying...
This is
This is John?
closing in.
Can you say John? Could you say John, please? Could you touch him, please, on his leg so that I know that you're trying to talk to us?
That was 75. Oh.
Oh, I think he just had the same realization I did. The woman upstairs. Were you 75 when you were here?
No, I wasn't.
No, you weren't. What? I'm not sure.
Horrible.
I'm not sure if I'm having a conversation with somebody. I am really trying here. I ask, could you please speak a little clearer, one at a time? Could you please...
Didn't do it.
Didn't do it. Could you please tell me if I'm talking to a man?
I cried.
Listen, I don't want to be rude here, but I am going to need clearer, more relevant responses. I don't want to be that guy, but I need to know one thing so that I don't feel like I'm wasting my time here, because I want to hear your story. I want to know why.
Fucked up.
Fucked up? I think I'm going to pull him out of this soon. Could you please let me know if you'd like to keep going? How many people are standing in this room?
That's where you.
I'm the only one standing, so that's kind of funny. How many people are in this room? Could you make a knock on the wall, maybe?
Glass. Sorry.
I don't think I'm getting anything relevant. It's still fun to try regardless.
Me and my.
Do you want us to leave? If you want us to leave, you have to literally say, get out. If you want us to leave, you have to say, get out, and we will.
I was there when he left.
Dude. Can you say, get out? Is there anything you want to say before we leave?
Martin? Walter, what the fuck?
Why are we getting so many names?
They're gone.
They're gone?
They're coming
They're coming. Who's coming?
after
They're coming after.
Adam.
Adam, why is there so many names? That's weird. I think this is over. I really do appreciate anybody that may or may not have tried to talk to us. I'm sorry that you're where you are. I wish I could help you. Thank you for your time if you were trying to talk to us. I don't mean to be rude or make you feel like we weren't trying. At the beginning, it genuinely did seem like we may or may not have been having a conversation, but then it just rambled on to nonsense.
Dude, the names was weird.
I agree that that was weird.
That thing started like spitting out clear as day names.
At the beginning, it did seem like maybe we were having some sort of back and forth. Then it just completely stopped and it was like really random, and I kept trying to get it to like say certain things, or I was like, touch Cole's leg, and you know, you didn't react.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, for that second that I was like, I just got a cold breeze right
That
now.
was me. So you said something about like smoker, and I was like, oh, and I went into my bag and got cigarettes, and then I came through, and then you were like I just felt a breeze, and then you were like, are you stomping around? And so like I didn't want to pull you out, so I was like, I don't know how to tell him. So
I got you.
yeah, I don't know if we got too lucky here at the Stark Saloon. Let me know if we should come back. Other than that, whisper thing was weird. Don't know if it's paranormal. We got a couple knocks here and there, but overall it's a quiet night. Don't know if we talked to anybody. Thank you all for watching. Catch you on the next one.